143 or 4 when it checked it. I think they had that shit at like 5%, which is crazy. So he
Oh, so
only
you think you have to cut muscle to get down there? Okay,
exactly. I don't
okay,
like it. Yeah, I don't like
I got you. That
like for
makes
what?
sense.
I don't understand. It don't make sense for me.
Oh, something I wanted to ask you, man. When you fought Gene Pascal, is he as good as advertised?
You can't really ask me that. You can't really ask me that. I was in a different mode at the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could go watch the fight. I was in a different mode at the time. I was in a fucking mode. I was the enemy. I was on enemy territory, enemy grounds. I didn't give a fuck. So I honestly don't know what he was. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
that was a tough fight, man. That was a tough fight that you took, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about what he was and what he wasn't, man. So you can't even ask me about that right now.
So you know the elephant in the room. We gotta ask you, man. What made you go in there and beat Greg Hackett to death like that? What
Ah, you silly, man. You silly. You silly. No, I did not. No, I would have liked to go in there and whoop Greg Reagan ass to death. I did not do that. I did not do that, which is what I would have liked to do. That's funny. I was thinking about that today because I sparred yesterday, and I was thinking
oh,
about
okay.
that. I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking about the difference. The difference in because somebody was talking, we was at the gym, and somebody was talking to me. Oh, I did an interview today. Did an interview today, and my boy Mark Nash was asking me questions about being in the ring and what I remember and shit like that. And I got to thinking about it. That like, you know what? You got to think. I had a 14-year break. I had a 14-year break, and then I came back. And then I came back at a drop of a hat on 2 months, trained in 2 months, stopped all my bad habits and everything else, and went in there and went 6 rounds, 3-minute rounds. This is real legit. You feel what I'm saying? Against a guy that's been active ever since. And I got to thinking about it today. I was like, you know what? Because even yesterday when I sparred, I felt better.
Yeah,
It's just it's time. It's time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have enough time. You feel
yeah,
me? I didn't have enough time to get acclimated to the punches. I didn't have enough time to get my mojo back. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
lot of shit I had to go through.
yeah. Cause
Mhm.
you know LeBron making 40 look young again, man. So
Exactly because listen, and the reason he doing it because he never stopped.
yeah,
He never stopped. He never stopped. So, like I said, when I went in yesterday, I have not trained one day since I fought February the 15th. I haven't trained. I haven't ran. I haven't did shit. One day, I sparred yesterday. I felt great. I wasn't breathing hard. I wasn't shit. And I was like, damn, I feel fucking better today than I did. You know?
was you in there
Then
with any
I
punches at all?
said, what now?
Were you in there with some light punches, or were you in there with some punches?
I was in there with some bullshit. But
Oh, okay.
it's not. But it's not about that though. It's about you. It's about your activity. It's about what you
Yeah,
do.
but sure.
Nah, real talk. I'm telling you, it's
I
a
know.
difference. Yeah, it's about you. You know, again, like I said before, I don't train for them. I train for me. I train for me. I train to get the best, to be the best that I can be. I don't train for what the fuck they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That make a lot of sense,
I
man.
don't worry about. I don't worry. Yeah, we don't worry about. You can't worry about what another guy got to offer. He got to worry about what you got to offer. You know what I'm saying? So you need to a fighter needs to progress himself and get his own shit together as much as possible so that guy can worry about him and you ain't got to worry about what the hell he doing. Now
So
it's good to
I know.
know.
Go ahead.
Huh? No, I
No,
was about to
go
say
ahead. Go ahead.
again. We know what the other guy's doing and bringing to the table. That's what the research and that's what the coaching is for and everything else. So we know what's going on, but we ain't gonna worry about it. Bitch, you gonna worry about us. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about us. We ain't worried about you.
So that being said, I want to ask you something because I know you're gonna keep it real, man. You one of the real ones out there. What do you think about the blatant racism we see in the boxing now? We got Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez. Guys are being openly racist now. What do
Yeah,
you
that's
think
new
about
to me. That's new to me. That's new to me. That's new to me. That was crazy. I saw it after my son last fight. I'm from Georgia. Where y'all from?
that? Oh,
Where you at?
Cleveland.
You in
Philly.
Cleveland? I'm from
Yeah,
Georgia, bro. I don't know how it is up there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Georgia, and in Georgia, the Amigos and blacks, we get along just fucking fine, bro.
yeah,
I got I got Mexican in me. My great granddaddy was literally full blood Mexican, but that don't even fucking matter. Outside of that, before I even knew any of that, we always got along. The Amigo, we always got along here, so we ain't have no problems with that shit here. You feel what I'm saying? When we went to San Diego, which I've been to California before, I've been to California before many times. Man, it was a different world. It was a different world. They do not like us, bro. They did not like us.
Yeah, the West Coast Mexicans, man, they racist.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah,
45 years old. I'm 45 years old. I was 45 years old when I went, and I was 45 years old when I found that out. I had no fucking clue.
yeah,
I
it is
had
shocking.
no clue.
They play
Shock,
Tupac, but they don't mess with us.
bro, shocked the shit out of me. I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I was like, what the fuck? And then I started. I was thinking it was, we fought Giovanni Santillan, which was my last son's opponent. We fought him in his hometown. So I really was thinking it was more so that than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, they don't like us because we fighting their guy. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I started reading the comments after the fight, like on all the networks, on everything I saw, and most of it was West Coast shit, which I don't usually get on my side. You know what I'm saying? Bro, black people and Mexicans, both of them was being racist and shit towards each other. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Floyd wasn't lying when they was calling him monkey and all that stuff.
Bro, I ain't never experienced that. That was new to me. I ain't never experienced that. 45 years, in 45 years, I ain't never experienced that.
I know you got a couple questions. Go ahead, Free.
Theo.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask you, did you expect what you got from Greg Hatchett in that fight, or what did he do something that you didn't expect?
I expected everything I had. I expected everything that he did. Again, it's certain things that you can't microwave. It's certain things you can't microwave as much as you want to. I did the best I could do at the time with what I had going on. And again, I don't make no motherfucking excuse. That's why I went into the fight. Never made no excuse, never shit. But you know what I'm saying? Realistically, like, again, I needed more time. Like I said, I needed more experience. I needed more. Like, I felt better in the ring yesterday when I sparred than I did then. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I felt good when I got in that motherfucker. I felt like I had some healing time. I felt like I had time. You know what I'm saying? Like, during that 2-month process, you got to think about when you going cold turkey, I was in pain. I tore my bicep. I don't know if y'all see me tell you about that. I can tell the truth now because I ain't going through the fucking insurance that had the fight. I tore my bicep the day after Christmas. Y'all the first person I'm telling that. I ain't never told nobody else that. I ain't never told nobody else that on no live. But I'm gonna start telling the truth now because, like I said, I was trying to put that shit on the fight and get the fight insurance to pay for it. But they some bullshit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself.
Hey, I've done that plenty of times, man.
Yeah, so you can go check and do your research for yourself, bro. The day after Christmas on an unplanned sparring situation. You got to remember, first I'm going through the chest. I started training the day after Thanksgiving. That was the day my training camp started. We found out the day before Christmas. We agreed to the fight the day before Christmas. Thanksgiving. We agreed to the fight the day before Thanksgiving. I said, okay, cool. Shit, I go and eat Thanksgiving and we'll start this shit Friday. It was Friday. We'll start it. So the day after Thanksgiving is when I started, man. You talking about pain, you talking about hurt. And you got to remember, I did this for so many years. My mind is set to a certain pace. My mind is set to a certain degree of what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't half step on shit. So it was painful trying to do it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I had a whole lot of hurt to go through, a whole lot of fucking downtime I had to have from pains and shit. Then I fucked around and the day after Christmas, like I said, an impromptu sparring session I called my boy Tay Jones in for, and I didn't stretch. And that's what happened to me. I didn't stretch. I fucked around and I hit him with my arm. Like, I swung my arm finna throw a hook, but I didn't get my arm up in time. And my fucking bicep popped. In 45 years, never felt no shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What just happened? Like, I didn't do nothing. So I looked at my arm. My arm was, the muscle was rolling up. Like, the shit was rolling around like a big ass frog. You know what I'm saying? Did you see it? Like I said, I don't know if y'all saw it. Yeah, that shit fucked up. I have surgery April the 4th, so I'm finna get that shit fixed. But because I ain't going out like this. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that shit happened to me December the 26th. I'm doing my math, doing my days. That night, and when I went and did some work, you know what I'm saying, the shop and shit, I couldn't lift 5 pounds. I was fucked up, bro. But I wasn't gonna pull out. I wasn't gonna pull out of that fight for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I did everything I could. Shit, the doctor was amazed at the strip I got in that motherfucker right now. When I went to do the MRI and all the shit for the surgery I got on the floor, she was like, "This is amazing." She was like, "This is amazing." She was like, "You did a great job in rehab." She was like, I don't feel no pain. I don't feel no pain at all. I told her, I told her what was going on. I said, shit, I didn't tell her exactly what I had at because I still didn't want to tell her what the fuck was happening with what I was doing because they don't know what I was doing. So, but anyway, I had to work through it, man. So you talking the last month of my training camp, month and a half of my training camp was with a fucking torn bicep. I had shooting pains because your nerve. I had shooting pains in my nerves from my fucking forearm. If you notice in that fight, I didn't throw one hook. I couldn't throw hooks. If I threw a hook, it was a half-ass hook. Like I had limited punches. Like I was fucked up. But I knew I wasn't going. I don't take no back seat to none of that shit. And I don't back down from no smoke. And I am what I say I am, and that's why I did it.
Your son said about seeing you back in the gym like that.
He know. My son know.
Okay.
He know me. Nah, he know me. He know his dad. I've been through a lot, man. I've been through a whole lot. Like I say, quick backstory. I raised all them motherfuckers since I was 25 years old. I raised 4 kids. B is my 4th child. I had him at 21. So I got a whole fucking life. He know what I made of. I was a professional fighter. Raising 4 kids by myself. You know what I'm saying? Working a full-time job with a single daddy with 4 kids. So he know what I'm made out of. It wasn't no surprise to him. It wasn't. That's why we like when you interview and you say shit, it's normal for us. It ain't shit.
Yeah. Go ahead, Free.
So how's Junior doing right now? Is he back in training camp?
No, he fight next Saturday. He doing amazing, man. He looking great. I'm excited. He looking better in the gym than he did. He looking a lot better in the gym than he looked before the Giovanni fight. I don't know if y'all caught his last fight or whatever when he won the title, but in the gym he had a few things. We was talking about this today too, and I can say it now. We had a few things, and when he sparred in Texas and shit, he had a few things where I was kind of shaking with like, damn, what the fuck is going on? In certain situations or whatever, but I had a game plan so Trump tight. I knew when nowhere in the fuck that this guy could beat him, but we went to Vegas that time with we sparred with Alberto Puello before he won the title, right before he won the title, matter of fact. And what's his name? God damn it, Paul Shakur.
Okay.
Edwin De Los Santos. So we went down there. We got to work with them and amongst other guys at Solace Gyms, Boston Academy, and he did great. He did great with those guys, and we know those guys are top level fighters, world championship caliber fighters. So I mean, shit, we was back on that. But in this camp right here, he been looking phenomenal, man, for a long time because he been waiting for this fight for a long time. So he been looking phenomenal the whole time.
Go ahead, Mark. I know you have some questions for me. Then we go back to Free. Go ahead, Mark.
No. Just a salute to Brian Norman, Senior. Thank you for coming on the show.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Just can you tell me a little bit about your son's next opponent? I haven't been too tapped in. What do you got coming up next?
Derek Cuevas. It's Derek Cuevas. I didn't know much about him at all. I had never heard of him, much like everybody else. But you got guys all over the world that we don't hear about. So that's why we don't never call them nobodies. Like I said, you got Boa Chuck came out of nowhere. Madrimov came out of nowhere. Yeah, Jaime Munguia, Madrimov. All these guys come out of nowhere. Bakram that fucking gave. What did he knock out? That one that knocked out Tim Tszyu?
You're talking about the Russian.
So you got in that 154 division, you got like 4 guys that's the top that came out of absolutely nowhere. So we don't call no guys nobody. We don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect all fighters. We respect all fighters. especially when you compete at this level and you do what you need to do and you get yourself and your body. Because again, you see what I went through. I told you, like, with my pains and shit, I can't do nothing but understand and respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't disrespect the fighter anyway. Or whatever else. So Gary Craven, I didn't know anything about him at all. Then we heard about him. He was ranked number 7 in the WBO at the time that they made the match last year. My son was supposed to fight him November the 8th last year. He had surgery in July, but his hand wasn't quite healed by the time that fight was supposed to happen. So he couldn't fight. But he has 27-1, 19 knockouts. From what I've seen on him, he's a tough, durable dude. Rugged, roughhouse. Huh?
No, I just said decent record on paper.
Yeah, decent record on paper. They got him. They had him ranked pretty high. You know what I'm saying? Now they got him ranked lower, a lot lower. I think he's like number 13, 14 now, but I guess he hasn't fought in a year or over a year. So you know how they go. It's understandable. You know, you got people, they got to move on. You got other people still fighting, other people still moving around. But at the time the fight was made, he was ranked number 7 in the WBO. My son, which I think my son was ranked somewhere like number 13 initially when he fought for his title, and he fought the number 1 guy. So I mean, either way it goes, it's all good. We're not taking them lightly. We're not taking them for granted. We don't train for the opponent. We train to get ourselves in the best physical condition we can get ourselves in, like I just said. And we train to get our strengths to the best possible condition and position that we can get them in. And then from that point on, you know, it is what it is. The rest of it gonna be in God's hand. He do it. You know, we're gonna do what we need to do it, whatever God willing or want to happen.
Go ahead, Mark. I know you had some boxing questions. Go ahead, Mark. The coach, he love that. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, I don't mind.
That's what he do. He been talking. You gonna break down boxing with you,
Hey,
coach.
listen. And if you don't know me, I don't mind smoke either. I don't take nothing personal. So no, real shit. If you don't know me, I don't mind smoke. I don't mind negativity. I don't mind negative questions. I don't mind shit. I address every single thing, and I'm gonna address it to a T. And I promise you, I'm gonna address with all facts. I'm gonna address with all the facts. I'm gonna address with my opinions. It's gonna be what my opinion is, and my opinions are gonna be based on facts. But whatever smoke you got for me, whatever you need, I don't take it personal. Ain't no love lost.
Fair enough.
No.
Go ahead, Mark.
I think. Well, no, I think BBO might be wanting me to address. I just said that maybe your son's not the best of the champions, but still, I'm interested in seeing your son fight. He proved me wrong against Santalan. I picked against him. And I picked against him to fight before that. So I don't know what's going to happen. And it's like you said, you can't take nobody for granted.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to seeing him fight Cuevas. But
All right,
I want to see the fight after that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see B. Norman in, the biggest fights against the other champs.
Absolutely.
Whatever happens, you know what I'm saying? I ain't holding that boot situation against him.
No, man. You can. I'm not worried about none of that. I see it this way right here. As far as I remember, and this is based on facts, and it's opinion, but it's pretty much a fact. As far as I remember, like you just said, and I heard everybody else, and I love that even some of the bigger names and the bigger people and like with the Teddy Atlases and with the motherfuckers, the people who's supposed to know shit, you know what I'm saying, that's submitted in his game. That's what tripping me out about it. That they buying into all of this hype when you can clearly see what it is. Like with the experience, they know what the fuck it is. Like it's all about matchmaking. It's all about the eye. Like, what are you looking at? So I see it this way right here. I see you got a young fighter. I see everybody saying that my son not one of the best. I see you got a young fighter that has arguably, because you can't, you give me another one. If you take his last performance from round 8 to 10, and you show that to your average person that don't know shit about boxing, you show that to a grandmama, you show that to anybody you want to show it to, and then you take either one of the other champions, either one of them in this welterweight division, you take either one of the other champions and their last performance at their knockout, stoppage, whatever they got, and you ask them which one looks like more dominant. I don't think there's a doubt in my mind they're going to say that motherfucker right there. He dominated that man. He broke him down and beat him to a pulp. He was covered in his own blood. The man was covered in his own blood. My son was covered in his blood. He beat the wheel. Listen, you got to understand this. He went to a man's hometown, which none of the other champions have done. He went to a man's hometown that in a fight that he was meant to win on the B side, which none of the other champions have been in the position of. He beat the man down in his hometown full of booze. What y'all saw on TV, if you was not there, it's not what was going on. Because I looked at the TV, they add in cheers. They add they add in the cheers.
Damn.
There was no cheers. There was zero cheers. I never got a chance. Nobody was cheering. There was not a cheer. There was not a cheer in the building. If you heard, the cheers were from our people just yelling, "Yeah, B, go!" It wasn't no cheers. There were no cheers.
I mean, but when you think about it, your boy was beating them to death. Why would they be cheering?
So listen, no. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know there are no cheers. So they're all boos. My son come away. He beat the man to a pulp while 5,000 to 7,000 fans are against him. You can go look at that fight. The commission put me out the ring. Go watch it. You see me jump in the ring. You see me go over to him, and then before you know it, I'm outside the ring. I'm outside the ring because they didn't want me in the fucking ring. All of these people in the ring, cameraman in the ring, you got motherfucking referee. Everybody's in the ring. His cameraman in the ring. They put me out the ring. Go look for yourself. Yeah. So the last I checked, he was 23 years old when it happened. And in fact, he was 23 years old and he's 23 and a half. Mm-hmm. So the last time I checked, none of these other champions at welterweight, or really any other division, none of these other champions at welterweight specifically, because I'm not going to single out. He's the youngest champion in boxing today. He started at 17. In 6 years, he made it to a world title. None of the other champions in boxing today at welterweight has done that at all. Not even close. He went over to a place that he was not supposed to win in. He dominated. He created a motherfucking possible Fight of the Year candidate. You feel what I'm saying? That people so-called that they all of a sudden forgot about later. But that's what he did. No, none of those other fighters that you're talking about have a performance like that. With Stanionis in particular. My son just went over to spar Gabriel Maestro. All respect to him, everything else. That was Stanionis' toughest fight. Mm-hmm. That was Stanionis' last fight. A guy with 6 fights was Stanionis' toughest fight. Stanionis got 15 fights in about 8-9 years.
Yeah.
He got 15 fights in about 8-9 years. Stanionis has 0 highlights. None. He has 0 highlights.
They got that highlight when Virgil passed out on the scale. They got that highlight.
He got what?
Oh, that's
crazy. I was saying they had that highlight when Virgil passed out on the scale.
Okay, well that's it though. That's what I'm telling you, but that's what I'm saying to you. You have to understand, bro. I'm looking at I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, I'm older. I'm older, but in my mind, you don't know how old y'all are, but in your mind, you still kind of young in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying by that is I still remember everything. I still remember. So to some degree, like I said about the Teddy Atlases and something, to some degree, you hear other people talking and you kind of listen to what they say. Then you start realizing, as an older person, what I am in my experience, I start to realize they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're not even basing what they're saying on nothing. Right. Look, they're not even basing what they're saying on a fact. So I want to give you the benefit. I listen to these people in other circumstances. And now they come to my son and they say, this person ain't been tested. This person, okay, so my son ain't been tested, but that guy been tested by who? Who the fuck tested him? What made him the better fighter? You got Jaron Ennis personally saying about Stanionis, like I said, I'm on Stanionis right now. You got Jaron personally saying, yeah, I think he's the next best, he's the second best. And in the same breath saying, all he does is keep the high guard and come forward. Well, how the fuck does that make you one of the best? I'm missing that. So it's a boxing, you just keep a high guard and walk the fuck forward and punch. What the fuck is that? He does not have devastating power. I think he has respectable power. He has accumulation power, if anything. But he gets hit a lot. His defense is not good. He doesn't feint at all. He doesn't have any footwork. He doesn't even try to have footwork. Just like Jerron said, he keeps his hands up and the high guard comes forward with those punches. But that's the second best welterweight. You know why? Only because that's the name you heard the longest. That's what y'all missing. That's what y'all missing.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I
That's
think
what y'all missing. I started thinking outside the box. Y'all missing it. I can go on, but I can go on, but I sit here and talk forever. So I'm gonna let y'all ask the question.
I appreciate you talking, but I think I think it's that, and it's the fact that they're looking for somebody to become a star in the welterweight division, and then your son is from a place you really haven't had a star from Atlanta since Evander, so it's kind of what I mean. It's kind of tough because you're in a non-boxing town. I think that they hold that against y'all.
But that last performance he just gave was definitely a star-studded. This guy was 32 years old in his prime, 32 fights. And another fact for you: no welterweight has beat a guy with a better record than my son just beat. No welterweight. See, they hate the facts. The people that want to listen to it, the people that want to listen. Oh man, no, this is not an opinion here. My son's the youngest champion in boxing. He became a world champion before any other welterweights in the division right now. That's a fact. He became a world champion quicker. He started younger than any other welterweight in the division right now. I'm almost positive of that. He started at 17 years old. He started younger as a professional than any of them, and he made it to his destination, not destination, but to where he is right now. I ain't gonna say destination, none of that. He made it to where he is right now in a faster magnitude than any of the guys there, whatever else. All it is right now is what they don't like. They don't like it because he wasn't beloved. Nobody knew about him. He came out of nowhere. He had his stories of the Crawford sparring. They hated. He had the story of the Tank sparring. They hated. Nobody liked my son. They still don't like him. He just had a stellar performance, and it was a star-making performance. That's what he just had. So now what they want to do after big up in the guy for what he did to Rocha is come back now and criticize the guy and say he ain't beat nobody, he ain't fought nobody. But the other two guys or three guys that y'all talking about, they ain't fought nobody. Barrios was known for getting beat by Tank first, losing to Keith Thurman, and then beating up a motherfucking already beat up Ugas that got his fucking eye socket broke the fight before. I'm a booker, not. I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna beat you every time with that. That's why I like smoke. I like the smoke because I want you to bring me something.
Think about that. I was surprised that y'all didn't want to go get Barrios because he
Barrios
looked horrible.
Barrios he's not gonna fight.
He looked horrible. Man.
He's not gonna fight. No. It's pointless. It's if y'all don't know. Let me go to Boots. I was gonna wait for y'all to bring it up, but it's just with the negotiation. I ain't gonna bring up to him about none of that, so y'all say it. But with the negotiation, if y'all notice, even though it's bullshit from the start, if y'all know anything about it, there are people said the fight could have never happened. It was all bullshit. It was all fuck shit. It was all fuck shit from Eddie. I don't think it was fuck shit from Ennis team. It was fuck shit from the Eddie from the start. So with the first one, they offered Barrios $2 million. They offered Stanionis 1.5. They offered my son 7.5 and 750. Now, here's a red flag right here. Eddie knew that was so fucked up. When he did the interview, he said the first offer was well north of $1 million. You said that to make it sound good when you're a motherfucking lie. He said that to make it sound good when he a motherfucking lie. And that's a lie that can be proven to be wrong. That's a lie that can be proven. He also came back in the end and said, after the negotiation was over, when we never pulled away, he pulled away, said that we're now coming back saying, go look at this, look it up. We're now coming back asking is the fight still available? They know it's not available. They know it's too late. What? Bitch, we ain't never call you and say shit. The shit is crazy. You offer Barrios $2 million starting price, knowing it's going to be a negotiation. That means you were willing to go up. You offer Stanionis 1.5, and you offer Norman 750. The most irrelevant belt is the WBA. You offer this guy double what you offer us with 15 fights, with his last fight being the guy with 6 fucking fights. You feel me? They did not want that fight with Norman. The fight wasn't going to happen anyway at no point in time at that time. People can believe what they want to believe, think what they want to think. I tell you, and I can even go further to tell you how the games was being played. Even after that, Eddie acting like he was doing what he wanted to do, like he was actually trying to do some shit. You go offer Charles Conwell at 154, $350,000. He was doing everything to make sure people don't take these fights.
Oh, yeah.
You offer Charles Conwell $350,000 at 154. So what if he had to say, yeah, would he had a fought at 154? Because last time I checked, he just ducked Virgil Ortiz for $5 million at 154. So what the fuck was that offer with Conwell about? What if he would have said, yeah? Then what?
You want to get him hurt, Coach.
Yeah, I've been said that fight was never going to happen because they had already put in for a purse bid. The date for the purse bid, so y'all couldn't negotiate a fight.
Yes, this is bullshit from the start. It was all bullshit from the very start. It was bullshit from the start.
That didn't come from Ennis' team. I
don't think it was bullshit from Ennis. No, I don't think Ennis' team was bullshit. I think it was all bullshit from Eddie from the start. I said that. Right. I said it then.
Yeah. Hey, Dub, you there? I know you had a couple questions for the coach. Go ahead, Dub.
Senior, what up, Senior, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Right side, man. First thing first, I got to tell you, thank you, man. My son just walked in. I was actually cooking for him. When he seen your picture, we was at the weigh-in that day with you and Hackett, you know what I'm saying? And my son, he said, man, that's the mechanic. That's the one who fought the clown. So, hey,
that's
man,
crazy.
That was his first weigh-in, or that was his first time ever going to a weigh-in, and y'all made it special for him, man. He loved it. He loved it.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah, man, he was right there beside y'all.
Tell him I said, what's up, man? Hey, so he saw me acting a fool in that.
He talking about that. That's the man who had the wrench, right?
He saw me cutting up in there. Yeah, goddamn, I'm gonna give it to you. But it was fun though. It was fun. And he remember stuff. You know, kids remember stuff like that. So absolutely.
I appreciate that. Senior, I gotta ask, man, and you know, I'm a Georgia boy like you, man. The way that Junior putting on for the state right now, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Because it's been a while since we had, and we got some good fighters, you know what I'm saying? And we really trying to promote a lot of these Georgia fighters, you know what I'm saying, on the channel and those type of things. And so, what does it mean for Senior or for Junior to be putting on the way he is for the state right now, in your opinion?
Man, right now, we not worried about none of it. We on a mission. We on some other shit. We ain't worried about putting on for the state. We ain't worried about none of this shit right now because we thought on two different occasions. Like you said, when he fought Quentin Rounder, you had everybody against him. He fought an Olympian. He was somebody here. You had Tim Bradley on that bigging up the Olympian and blah, blah, blah. So because it was an ugly fight that he won for motherfucking the whole fight, you know what I'm saying? They criticized him. Well, hold on. Let me make this comparison. You got Boots that fought an ugly ass fight with Karen with 12 rounds, but y'all didn't criticize. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all good. It be like that. We got a chip on our shoulder. We don't give a fuck about putting on. Of course, that's just a natural thing to do, put on for the city, but that's not really. We're not really worried about that right now because the city don't show the love it need to show at the moment. So we gonna keep doing it like we do it and get it the hard way because we like to have a chip on our shoulder because that shit don't never drive us. That's all.
I ain't mad at it.
So we ain't worried about that what you just said. That don't mean nothing right now.
The state, okay. All right. Hey, we got it. Y'all gonna just go, y'all got the chip on y'all shoulder. So, real quick now, with the fight coming up, I believe this coming Saturday. Or is it next Saturday?
Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday, right? Yeah. So, man, give us what do you expect to see from your son in the ring? Go ahead. Against this guy that he's gonna be fighting.
Well, that's the thing. Because you know what I'm saying. If you look at it again. We look at it this way, like they like to pick and choose when they like to pick and choose. People like to pick and choose when somebody is a nobody and when nobody becomes a somebody. David Avenesian was a nobody when Terrence Crawford fought him. When Boots fought him, now that nobody is all of a sudden after getting knocked the fuck out and being out of the room for 2 years and taking the fight. Wait, no. These are motherfucking facts. Excuse my friend. Excuse my friend. Excuse my friend. These are all facts. And as you can hear me talk so eloquently and so fast, you can tell I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you can research everything I'm saying. So after this, David Albanesian was nobody, and they was picking that Crawford for fighting him for $10 million. Now all of a sudden, 2 years after getting knocked out by that same Crawford that he was nobody against, he takes a fight 2 years later after a knockout on 1 month notice because Cody Crowder pulled out, and now that nobody is a somebody. And let's see, can he put him away faster than Crawford did? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? You gonna take a man off a fucking knockout? Cold. He got knocked. He got cold clock. 2 years later, after getting cold clock, 1 month training camp, 1 motherfucking month on a 12-round title fight, and you were talking about we gonna see if he can do it faster than Crawford. Who gives a fuck? He was supposed to do it the first round. That's how I look at it. So again, that nobody is now somebody, right? Cussio Clayton, nobody. Sergey Lipinets, 140-pound old white man. Roman Veal. No, these are facts. These are facts. Roman Veal brought in from 140. Go do your research if you don't believe me. You never heard of him before he fought Rashida Ellis. He was brought in to make Rashida look good. He was slow, flat-footed, Mexican. Rashida fast, athletic. It was put there for Rashida to look good. It was put there to put Rashida on the map. Rashida was supposed to do what Boots did. He did not do it. He dropped the ball. You do not know Roman Veal before that. He was a 140-pound fighter. Okay, knocking out nobody, nothing but bums. You did not know him. So now you take him and you put him on a Tank undercard where everybody's got the eyes on Tank, and you put him against Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis take this flat-footed 140-pound Mexican, and he does what he's supposed to do to him. Now Roman Veal is now somebody. Now Roman Veal is somebody. Well, wait a minute. When the fuck did he become somebody? When he arguably lost to Rashida Ellis, you had some people saying he won, lost, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's not a good fighter. You know what I mean? I'm not dissing him, but he's not like a great fighter. He's not somebody, and you ain't seen the motherfucker since. So you take all of these people you're talking about. All these people, that's why I say they pick and choose when they want to make nobody somebody. My point for saying what I'm saying is we're gonna do the same thing because we notice that the list can go on with what I'm talking about and with different people. We notice that it's not about who you're fighting. The fans just want to see a good fight, and they really just want to see a knockout, and they want to see a beatdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you even take what Edgar Berlanga just did. That dude had a fucking whole spare tire around his motherfucking waist. You feel what I'm saying? And that motherfucker been locked up for like, what the hell was that? But Edgar Berlanga got props from a lot of people for doing what he did to him. And he did do what he was he did what he was supposed to do.
Horrible, man. Coach Berlanga looked horrible.
But he did what he was supposed he did what he was supposed to do to that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was 100 years old.
He wasn't that old.
He wasn't that old, BBL.
Man,
but that's my point, though. He did. No, that's my point. He did what he was supposed to do to that guy. So now what we're looking to do, we got an opponent, 27-1, 19 knockouts. Right? The one loss that he got is a split decision loss. We're looking to go in there against all these guys, and we're going to make a statement. Period. That's the only thing we're doing from here on out with that chip on our shoulder is making a statement. From this point on, right after this fight, I'm going to put this out there. You're going to see 27-32. That's 59 fights. After this next fight, my son's last two opponent will be 59-1. Jaron Ennis' opponents will be 35-2. Some shit like that. Some weak ass shit like that. The last two fights. 59-1 and 30-something. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? They playing games.
Sing it. It seems like y'all want that smoke with Boots, man.
We want it bad. We want it bad. We want it
bad. And I done heard, we now with the new individual Turkey and all this other kind of stuff. Do y'all see yourself doing business with Turkey and possibly putting that Boots fight together?
we want it bad. I mean, whether it's Turkey, we looking if Top Rank do what they supposed to do. And again, we're not counting on nobody. I'm not signed with Top Rank, so I can say what I want to say. But if Top Rank do what they supposed to do, which we've already talked to them about it, it's a possibility we could do a joint venue and make it happen together. That way we ain't got to worry about some of the problems we had on the last go round.
We want to see that fight. We want to see
Yeah,
it.
so
We want to see
I
it.
want to see
speaking of
it
that,
too.
so speaking of that, coach, man, I got, you know, he's one of the biggest haters in the world, man. My man is Scholar, Boxer Scholar. Go ahead, Scholar. I know you got something, man.
Yo, B Norman, I'm officially jumping on the bandwagon now, man. I don't need to be losing no money out there now.
Nah,
I'm a fan. Hey, I want to see y'all. Listen, man, I want to see y'all beat the shit out of goddamn Boost, man. I see who ducking, man. You ain't got to explain nothing. I see it. He don't even want to fight T.O.
No,
Listen, how Boost the monster, but everybody calling his fucking name out.
everybody calling the name, and exactly. Everybody calling his fucking name is bullshit. It's bullshit. Yeah, they trying to create a narrative that ain't what it is. It ain't what it is. If you got Eddie Hearn there with the money, why not? They asking us why we call their bluff. We're not call our motherfucking bluff if you give us a couple $100 more $1,000. Do you know they paid Stanionis more than what they offered us, and they moved the venue?
Wow.
They gave Stanionis more than what they offered us at the end, and they moved the motherfucking venue. So say you didn't want to make the fight with my son without saying you don't want to make the fight with my son. That's how I hear it. They didn't want to make the fucking fight. Yeah,
I see it, B. I already know what that is. Stanionis ain't been in the ring since what? Errol Spence card. And then he struggled against Southpaw because his best weapon is the jab. His best weapon is the jab, so it's a stylistic. Man, listen, I know what I see, man. They don't want no parts. They don't want no. And listen, you said something. I would listen to an interview. You said when my son was younger, I got all the quit out of him, right?
That's
and when he was fighting,
we're trying to quit out. That's what we do.
When he was fighting, B, it looked like he was gonna fade. I said, "Oh man, the dude finna take over the fight." He got stronger. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I appreciate you. Listen to me, dog, bro. This real talk, all bullshit aside. I appreciate you having an open mind, unlike the other sheep. That's clearly. I'm not. It's like really, bro. People are clearly following shit that, like, bro, when you just open your motherfucking eyes, I'm pointing you right at it. I'm pointing you right at the shit. You feel what I'm saying? If you open your motherfucking eyes, you will clearly see it. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. These guys are fighting 140-pound fighters. These guys are fighting limited fight. They're doing it for the public. They're doing it for the untrained eyes, and you got the guys with the trained eyes being fooled. That's why I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Hold on. Wait, let me say this. I was fooled first too because I wasn't looking for it. I gotta say, I wish I could send it to y'all. I watch YouTube all night, every night. I was watching YouTube last night, the guy Derek Quavis and my son fighting, and you know how sometimes another video would just start running. You know, another video just continue on. Another video started. It was like drawing, and so it was like about a 15-20 minute. You can Google it. About a 15-20 minute little section on Deron Ennis and, you know, what he been going through and what happened. What I mean by going through is, like, you know, signing with Eddie and, you know, and people not having a hard time getting fights and, you know, the shit that went on with my son. I started seeing highlights that I had never seen before. Do you know that nigga hit everybody low? Everybody. When y'all get a chance, go back and watch him fight. He hit everybody on the belt line. Every last clip that came across that motherfucker. I said, well, goddamn. He hit every last person I saw, even in the highlights. He was hitting them on the belt line. Thomas Delorme reached behind. Huh?
I say he's notorious for that. For hitting them on the belt line.
Thomas Delorme reached behind the head, hit him behind the head. I think that's what he's gonna do to Stanionis. Because I was watching Stanionis guard against Maestre. The way he keep his guard, he tailor-made for Boo's punches behind the head. He tailor-made for. He coming forward. He right there. He got his hands up. All Boo's does is, you know, Greg Hackett did it to me. Greg Hackett kept doing it to me. What he would do was he'll throw the overhand, but he would throw it so long. He's not aiming at my head. He would throw it so long, when I catch it, it was slammed down on the back of my head. These niggas playing games.
And you had to take a break in the middle of the fight.
Niggas playing games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Open your people just stop and open their eyes and look at it. I can't make other people physically do what you see. You go watch Thomas Delorme replays and the highlights. They won't watch that fight. They show that knockout highlight, I think, twice at the end, and that's for a reason. And you're gonna hear somebody say he hit him behind the ear. No, nigga, he hit him behind the head. Go watch it. Custio Clay. I think they showed it one time. Go see, you know how when a fight ends, they show the highlight over, and especially if it's a knockout. They're gonna show that bitch over and over and over. Well, see here, and he caught this, and then he turned. You know how they do. You know how the commentators do. They did not do this shit. Showed it 1 or 2 times. Go look. Go look. He hit motherfuckers low. He hit motherfuckers behind the head. I think it's gonna be some shit where he hit Stanionis behind the head because of his defense and his guard and how it is. I watched him spar one of his guys in his gym. It was supposed to be a highlight. The guy was little as hell. And he was hitting that nigga low. Every punch he hit that man with. I said, God damn. Guy had on a blue cup. You can go look for it. He had on a blue cup. He will hit that man all in his shit. I said, God damn.
Hey, salute to my man Al Money for the 2-piece showing love, man. Appreciate you, Al Money, coming through, man. But you know, the cool thing about it is it's nice to hear from behind the scenes because I've always made it clear, man. I don't know everything, and it's good for you to kind of bring out what you said because I always thought Boots was a hype job because he ain't fought nobody. Not because what nobody said, just because he ain't fought nobody. You don't get this late in your career and not fought nobody.
Absolutely. This is what I say about that. This is what I say about that because on the respectful note, just like I said, I do respect all fighters. I do respect Boots' hard work. I do respect Boots' journey. I do respect Bozy and Boots, as a father-son duo coming up in the ranks and getting how they're getting it. I don't respect this bullshit ass shit that they are given without earning it. I don't respect that. I don't respect that. So when you say hype, he is a hype job. At this point, he is a hype job. He's a hype job. He's no more than just a prospect that has the potential to be great or good. He's good. He has the potential to be great. That's all he is. Like you just said, he has not been tested. I'm not saying what he can and can't do because I don't know. I don't know what he can and can't do, but I'm saying just like you saying, at 30 fucking fights and damn near 30 fucking years old, put the man in there with somebody. Even like realistically, even Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? Even with Stanionis, like, bro, the man got 15 fights in 8-9 years. He ain't been active in forever. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like you gonna tell the people. You're gonna tell the people that's how the promotion works. You're gonna tell the people these are the 2 best welterweights, which is an opinion. That's first of all. Right. So you're gonna tell the people these are the 2 best welterweights in the world. That's what you're gonna keep saying. You're not gonna say arguably, which is the truth, because it's just a fucking opinion. Because by rankings, they are not the 2 best. If they're by rankings, they are one of the 4 best, 2 of the 4 best. You feel me? If you want to look at it realistically, it's 4 champions. What the fuck these niggas did, or who did they beat that made them better than the other 2? Nothing. It doesn't make sense.
Were you disrespected about them putting the Ring magazine belt, the lineal belt on the line?
I felt disrespected, but pay attention. Pay attention when you pay attention. Again, I all I do is this. If either one of y'all could take a look at BoxRec while we on this, and you will go see something. Pull up Gerard Ennis' name, and then you click that ranking thing, and you'll see he ranked number 1, right? He ranked number 1. Ryan Garcia ranked number 2. Jen Sasaki ranked number 3. A motherfucker named Lewis Crocker ranked number 4.
Y'all boys wild.
I'm like, go look. I speak nothing but facts, brother. Go look for yourself.
I'm pulling it up.
A motherfucker named Lewis Crocker. Listen, y'all see, I ain't looking at nothing, so I tell you how much research I do. A motherfucker named Lewis Crocker ranked number 4, and my son is ranked number 5. So I'm like, okay, BoxRec. I used to trust, but BoxRec been around since I've been boxing. It's been around for a long, long, long time. So I used to trust BoxRec. I used to trust what they said, trust all that shit. All of that shit is bullshit. Ryan Garcia has never fought a welterweight ever. Ryan Garcia has never won a title at any weight ever.
Ever.
Ryan Garcia has never fought a top 10 nothing besides Devin Haney. And if you want to call the real, it was. I mean, we know what happened, and we all saw what happened, but physically, it was called a no contest, so it didn't happen. So why the fuck is Ryan Garcia number 2 at welterweight? Why? You feel me? Number 3, Jin Sasaki. Jin Sasaki has never fought. Mind you, think about what I'm saying off the dome, and I'm not looking at this. Y'all go check. You can do your research for yourself while you're doing this.
I'm looking at it right now. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jin Sasaki has never fought out of Japan ever. Jin Sasaki has never fought out of Japan ever. Jin Sasaki got knocked the fuck out. I'm not looking at anything. I'm looking forward.
19-1-1.
And he got knocked the fuck out with that one. Do you see that?
That's crazy.
Don't look at look. This is what you want to do. This is how I roll. What you want to do on any fighter is you want to go to their last fight or 2. You want to go to their last 2 fights because that's going to tell you everything you need to do. No, people do step up fights, not step down fights, right?
Right.
The last 2 fights gonna tell you what you need to know. Go click the last fight that Jin Sasaki had. Tell me where the fuck he ranked at. Tell me how many stars he got. Tell me who the fuck he is. And tell me where he fought at.
Hey, they fought in I don't know what the hell they Kotaku
in Japan, right?
Yeah, somewhere over there.
All right.
A 2-star fighter.
What's his record?
2-star fighter.
2-star fighter.
And he was 29-14-3.
And he fought a Rancho Cucamonga.
Jin Sasaki ranked number goddamn 3.
He fought a Rancho Cucamonga. Oh
That's
man,
crazy.
come on, man. What's going on with
Listen,
boxing?
man. Hey, listen, man. My job here, it gives me something to do, so that's good. Give me something to do, so that's good. I got plenty to do. I got plenty. Look, y'all see what I do. Y'all see I'm a scholar at that shit, right? I'm a scholar at that. So it give me plenty to do. So I research, I look, I this and that. Blah, blah. I got a lot more for you. All right. So with that right there, you see, Jin Sasaki don't deserve to be where the fuck he at on the rankings, right?
Absolutely not.
Like, bro, who the fuck is this guy? All right.
Never heard of the dude.
Never heard of nigga. Ain't never fought it. He ain't never fought in Japan, and the nigga he fought in Japan was sorry as hell. What the fool the fuck are you? Okay. Lewis Crocker was not there. Lewis Crocker just got there. BoxRec put you inactive after 1 year of inactivity.
Yep.
Lewis Crocker got there when Conor Benn was there. Conor Benn, another one who's never won a fight. I'm sorry, he's never won a title. His last fight was against a guy that Jaleel Hackett beat at Peter Dobson, and Peter Dobson is ranked fucking 100 and whatever the fuck he ranked, over 100 on BoxRec. So your last fight a year ago was ranked here, but you had him ranked he was ranked number 2 or 3. That's where they had Conor Benn at. When Conor Benn fell off, all of a sudden a Britain fighter named Lewis Crocker pulled up. Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker? Go look at Lewis Crocker's last opponent.
All right, Patty Donovan.
What's his record?
Oh, he was 14-0. He was 14.
How many stars?
He a 3-star fighter, and but it was won by DQ because of.
And does he deserve to be where the fuck he at right now? Is he a world champion? Has he beat anybody? He beat nobody like the caliber of my son just fought.
Nah.
Yo, B, how they fucking up the ratings like that? How they getting the stars on one?
You got to understand, it's all about the people are stupid. People don't. No. I'm being real. People are stupid. They don't care to look. They don't care to research. They don't give a fuck. All they know is what they see. You can tell them anything. Like I just said, they promote this fight saying the best 2 welterweights. So guess what? When you say something, you hear. If I say something on here right now, all y'all can say y'all don't give a fuck. But guess what? All of y'all heard me, so it's in your brain somewhere. You heard what the fuck I said.
Dropping seeds.
I'm dropping seeds. So when we get off this motherfucking live, no matter what the fuck you think, no matter what you thought, you heard what I said. And when anything comes true about what I said, guess what? Your game will go pop back in your brain. That seed gonna come to fruition. You gonna be like, what the fuck? How the fuck? That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Bro, this is what I do. So you got Boost is the only one that arguably need to be up there in the top anything. So you got Ryan Sasaki and Lewis Crocker. They don't even fucking need to be there. They put them there to not have be number 2. They put him there to not have my son number 2. Eddie Hearn. You go to the Ring Magazine rankings. It go further than that. Ring Magazine rankings. My son, I looked at all the rankings before when my son beat Giovanni Santillon. I looked at the rankings what it was when they fought. Y'all, it's a website you can go back to look at where they were on that date in that month of that year. I think it's Boxing Scene something shit. But you can go there, you can see what it was, and you'll see I'm telling the truth. Karen was ranked high in the IBF only. That's it. Giovanni Santillon was ranked high everywhere. He was in the WBC, WBA, IBF, and the WBO ranked number 1. My son went and knocked his motherfucking block off. Ring Magazine, go look for yourself. Ring Magazine put, I think, Jerron Ennis first at welterweight. They had to justify putting him up there because even, hold up, if y'all still on BoxRec, go look down at number 11. Giovanni Santillon is there. My son beat the highest fighter there on BoxRec, so how is Boots higher than him on there? My son is the only one that beat any of the people at the top right there, and that's Giovanni Santillon at number 11. I'm telling y'all where yet they tell you what I know about on top of my dome. Ring Magazine, they had to justify putting Boots at the top. So what they did was they put Karen up there somewhere and put Giovanni Santillon right up under Karen to justify putting my son where they put him at. Look, bro, the shit is, hey, it's deeper than rap, my nigga. It's all about influence. I love this shit. I love when people doubt me. I love when people say, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm hating, I'm capping. And when they say they don't know shit about nothing, they don't know nothing about boxing. I got over 30 plus years experience in doing this shit. I'm 45 years motherfucking old.
Hey, look, they got David Avenesian ranked number 4 in the damn ring.
Yeah, that's correct. Now, I was just looking at that.
Do you know why?
Crazy.
Do you know why?
Because of Boots.
Because of Boots, nigga. David Avenesian number 4 when he just got knocked out by Terrence Crawford and got stopped by Boots. So who the fuck did he beat to get him up there?
Man, ain't even the champion.
Nigga never fought nobody. See, the problem is my microphone. All I have is y'all, other podcasters. My microphone is too small. Nobody hears me talk. So slowly but surely, everybody in the live, everybody in the chat, I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. You hear me, motherfucker. Y'all hear these guys looking it up. No, hear me out. Yeah, I told you, I don't give a fuck about nobody liking me. Y'all hear me telling these guys, and y'all hear these guys looking at it, not knowing, and saying, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, that's fucked up. Everybody got these, what? Why don't nothing make sense? Why don't BoxRec make sense? Why don't Ring Magazine make sense? Why are the rankings not making sense when it just don't make sense?
They never did.
Huh?
They never did.
It's all about influence.
Yeah,
it's all about influence. Let's get it right. Let's get it right so I can put on the other end. My son, I think he was ranked number 13, like I said, in the WBO. They moved his ass up right before he fought without fighting. They moved him up right before he fought Giovanni Santillon to make him look good. So it goes both ways. Don't think we ain't, you know what I'm saying? They moved my son, but Giovanni was number 1. Giovanni was ranked number 1 up under Terrence Crawford at the WBO. Giovanni was Terrence Crawford's mandatory at the WBO title. Giovanni had to have somebody to fight. They thought we were the weakest link. You feel me? So what they did was they moved my son's ranking up to where Cravaz was just at. I think they moved my son up to number 7. And they had number 7 fight number 1. My son was number 13. He moved up to number 7 without fighting anybody. It's all about influence. It's all about what they're showing you. That's all, bro. And the casual, and even more than the casual, because even the so-called diehard boxer fan don't pay this shit no attention. They don't know what they're looking at.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is true because a lot of times we as content creators, sometimes we prank narratives, man. And I think you kind of bust a lot of narratives up with that, man. Shout out to my man Puerto Rican Tommy with that 5-piece. He said, salute Brian Norman, you a wild boy. What do you think about but that being said, I wanted to ask you this, man, before we get out of here, man. What would be the thing you would say to the young kids, man, that's coming up, that's having a hard time getting out the street, man?
Getting off the street? Ooh, you changed the goddamn game without.
Because
I
Cleveland just had
thought you been asking me a whole nother question. You said get
no, man. You know, I got to bring it home to you, man. Because in Cleveland we have already we got 100 murders, which is unprecedented. I mean, 50 murders. It's unprecedented for our city, and a lot of these are black on black crimes. So I'm just wondering, what would you say to that young man that's out there in the street, man, trying to get his life together?
First of all, if you take up, if you, it's not even just boxing. You know how they say, out of mind's the devil's workshop. You got to find something to do. You got YMCA. You got shit. They got to do something to keep them busy. The kids when they're young, all this shit that we learning and that the kids are doing, the murder, even cussing, everything they're doing is learned. Everything they're doing is from being a product of your environment. You can take these kids at a very young age and they want to play. That's what the fuck they want to do. When they're 9, 10, 11, 8, 7, they want to fucking play. Put them out somewhere, give them to play. Get them, excuse me, get them an avenue where they can play for free, where the parents don't have to struggle and they don't have to, you know what I'm saying, worry about paying, like get some kind of busing to get them to the schools, to the parks, or whatever they want to do. And they gonna love to play as opposed to going to, you know, fucking rob and kill. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for anything, you know, it's not even to the kids, it's to the parents. You know, get your child into something. It's not to the kid because the kids can't get themselves into something. I hate that shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
I missed that last part though.
I'm saying to the parents, get your child into something. Don't let them have an idle mind because, you know, just like you know, I used to think about this all the time. Like I said, I had 4 kids I was raising by myself, and I ain't a perfect father at all, but I do my best to do my best. And I even had conversations with my kids where I had to explain it to my life. Man, I had a lot of shit going. They know, like I had a lot of shit going on, and I just couldn't be the best I could be. You feel me? But with that being said, I used to remember something. You know how you sit and you problem solve and you're thinking about what you got to do and you're thinking, hello. You know how you sit and you ponder on shit you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's 24 hours in the day while you sitting pondering, doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing, whether it's working, whether it's, you know, the next move or how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that. You got a kid somewhere that got a brain just like you. And when that brain is sitting there working and working and working, you don't know what's entertaining that brain. You don't know what's influencing that brain. You feel what I'm saying? And we really got to be mindful of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, with that, I think we need to take note on all that shit. Like the one main thing I did that I got right finally, but I didn't do wrong with my other kids either. Like I said, I'm just not a perfect father. With my oldest son, you know, not to be long-winded, but with my oldest son, I let him go a little too early because I let myself go early. I started young. I had kids at 15. I had when I was 15. So when he hit about 16 years old, in my young mind, when he's 15, 16, I'm 30, 31. I'm young as fuck. I don't know no better. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, he 15, 16. I got these other 3 kids to worry about. All right, boy, I done talked to this, I done talked to that. Go do your thing. Of course, he go out doing fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the street, he got that. I'm not thinking. He got the street influence too. And at that age, 16, 15, 16, 17, you know, the street influence is going to overpower me anytime, especially when I let you go. You know what I'm saying? So I let him go to the streets. And of course, he did some street shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm glad the street didn't get him. Like, you know, my teachings and my talks and everything else brought him back. So he 1,000 and he's straight now, whatever else, but I fucked up. I let him go too early. My girls, I got 2 girls in between. Girls are girls. Like I said, I raised them by myself. I made the mistake of, you know, pretty much bowing out and telling them stupid shit like, I'm a man. I know how to raise a man. You need to come to your mama about it. I did some dumbass shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I took care of them and I taught them the best I could, and they both doing fine too. They ain't never get no street shit. They ain't no drug shit, no stripper shit, none of that. So I did okay, right. But I think I could have did better with my girls, but I didn't because I bowed out as a man and I fucked up on it. Again, I was young. My son, man, which I am, the perfect storm. I know not to let him go early. I didn't let that nigga go till now, till never. I didn't let him go till never. Like you see me with him, you still see me with him. You know, he wanted to move out real early. I think he finally moved out at like 21, 22. Like, I'm like, bro, wow, like, why you don't stay here? You know what I'm saying? Do this and do that. Like, I kept him under my wing as long as I possibly could. I taught him everything about everything, so nothing would be a secret. Nothing would be a surprise. So when you see it, and my oldest son tell me this too, that they still hear me talking to them like they think, what would my daddy do? You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate shit like that, but you gotta stay on them and you gotta stay busy. And your kids, like they say, they don't be their friend shit. You their first friend, you their first love, you their first everything. You have their brains in your motherfucking hand. Keep it there. Keep it there as long as possible. Mold it, lie to them, tell them when I say lie to them, tell them, not lie to them, brainwash them, tell them all good
give
shit.
them the good things, yeah.
Give them all don't lie to them. Tell them all the good shit. Tell them all the good, everything good. The more positivity you speak, the more shit they're gonna receive. They're gonna receive it, and you put the energy in the air, and the energy in them is gonna be positive. You got these kids that's on the street. All they hearing is fuck you and fuck that bitch and fuck you and get the fuck out my house. You know what I'm saying? From their parents and shit sometimes. You feel me? So you got to, on your end, if you can, you want to speak positive because they already get enough fucking negative being in the community that they in.
You know the real thing about you saying that to me that's real impactful is I remember I had a parent and I was blessed to have both my parents, and my parents were young when they had me, and I had my parent tell me, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to hear their mouth, but they said I had to learn how to love myself so I could love you better. And I think what you just said about your oldest son, man, that's commendable to actually say, you know what, hey, dang, I could have did better on that. Let me do this, let me do that, let me do this, and get that better result. So hey, kudos to you on that, man. Hey, Free, we got my man TD Sports wants you to read this comment. Go ahead, Free, go ahead.
No, he wanted to know what you think about Rohan Polanco.
I keep hearing about him. Somebody, Tim Bradley, said that shit to me in a fucking in a YouTube chat or some shit like that. Like, you know, Top Rank trying to say, I took it as that's where I took it because you know he be knowing shit I don't know about the Top Rank shit. We welcome it. When he said it, he was like, Rohan Polanco said hello, bitch. Who is Polanco to us? We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I did go back and researched him, and I seen him, and I would love that fight. He coming from 140. You got these guys that's like Tio, that strong fighter, that 140 and everything else, but you coming up here with a smoke at, so we'll give it to you. We'll give him all the smoke you want. We love it. We love it. We would love for Top Rank to make the fight and think we're gonna lose again. We would love it.
Speaking about Tim Bradley, he ain't reach out to you after your fight.
Oh goddamn weird, Tim. Now listen.
You can't listen to Puerto Rican. He crazy.
Listen to me. I shed everybody up until now. Until I did the interview like 2 days ago. Everybody got mad at me again because they asked me about change. But I shed everybody up for the most part. One crazy motherfucker from Ohio. He was from Ohio too. He was. After I fought Greg.
You know them Ohio niggas be out of order, man. They be out of order, man.
Hey,
hold on, Doug.
You out of order.
He the only one. Hey, one Ohio nigga. I gotta tell y'all this, bro. I couldn't believe it. Listen, bro. Listen.
I'm listening.
One Ohio nigga jumped in my inbox a day after I fought Greg. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up or something. I thought he was from Philly. Like I thought for sure. I clicked on it. No. He said, I'm Ohio nigga. I'm gonna show you what a real Ohio nigga. Ohio? Nigga, what? Why you? What you mad about? And nigga Greg from Ohio.
You ain't got shit to do with this.
You ain't got shit to do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't know where that came from. This nigga talking about Ohio, so I don't know what that's about. But Ohio nigga, hey, the nigga sent me training videos, bro. He jumping up and down and shit. I swear to God, I can't make the shit up.
That's crazy.
He is the only one. I had so much more with Philly niggas though. I had so much more hate DMs. I don't get none now. They left me the fuck alone, bro. They don't fuck with me at all.
Yeah, because I think Greg Hackett is from Delaware though. I don't think he's from Philly.
Yeah, stop playing.
Them niggas, hey, look, them niggas is not in my inbox. Them niggas, hey, that was a hate. But you got a few of them in my inbox that were talking so much shit that's saying they said congratulations a couple times, but they put all the rest of them pretty much just disappear. Didn't come to say anything. Like they all disappeared, but they was all in my shit. Greg gonna be shit down your leg. They was talking crazy, man. They was like they were like kids. They were like kids and shit, man. I'm like, y'all, they was just saying crazy shit. We gonna snatch your honor. We gonna take your honor. Your honor is on the line. Nigga, what are y'all niggas talking about? I'm a grown ass man. You gonna take my honor, bitch?
That sounds crazy, man.
These niggas was crazy, bro. They was wilding, man. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I didn't want to go fight in Philadelphia. These niggas was crazy, bro. These niggas, I was like, these niggas.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch your honor. I never heard that one, man. That sounds kind of diabolical.
Bro, these niggas was crashing out, man. I'm like, damn, bro. And then
at the fight, them niggas were acting crazy than the motherfucker at the fight.
listen. Again, I went to smoke, but I understood a long time ago that I'm human, and I ain't got time. I can't see bullets that ain't coming from. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing about all that. I ain't in all that. I realized I could die, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, because that Luke Cage, man, that's a scary thing for the black man. They made that nigga Luke Cage. We ain't bulletproof, man.
Right. Hey, Luke Cage was my nigga. They shouldn't have. I like that shit. They shouldn't have killed you.
They bringing that back in June. They supposed to bring that in Daredevil back. I heard in June.
Oh, that's what's up. I love you.
On Disney Plus.
And goddamn, I like what's his name? The niggas be on Living Single. Black Lightning. Black Lightning.
Yeah, I like Black Lightning, but it went a little too crazy for me, though, man.
They give us great value.
Everybody had to be gay and stuff. I couldn't watch it after that, bro. Everybody stop watching.
They do that, but hey, look, they do that shit on everything now. Like they got to find a gay scene everywhere.
Can't even
Yo, B. Norman, they get a white man with a shield that can beat up everybody and go toe to toe with Thanos, and we get a nigga named Black Lightning. I don't like that shit. You remember they gave a Static Shock the nigga that was flying around on the trash can lids? You see how they do us?
What was his name? Static Shock. Static Shock. Yeah, that was my dude. They got rid of Virgil, didn't they? I think that was his name, Virgil.
But you want to hear something real, B? You want to hear something real, bro? This how you won me over, B. First, I don't remember who y'all was fighting, but it was like an internet thing between you and another father-son duo on Mark Nash channel. I don't remember the other dude's name, but that's when I first caught wind of y'all. You know what I mean? And then your son won that fight. And I was like, all right, he on my radar. But I try to do like the old school people. Old school people gonna put the obstacles out there, and the fighters can overcome the obstacles. That's what make them great. Nowadays they do it in reverse. They give it. Boots is the greatest of all time. They comparing this dude to Roy Jones. You're like, what is y'all doing?
Crazy.
Right? Yeah. So then I kept following y'all, and I was like, I look at fights that y'all going in like with what was his name, Giovanni.
Yeah.
Giovanni. I'm like, oh man, that's a dangerous fight. I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think B. Norman's son. I don't think he gonna pull this one out. He went in there, and it was an exciting fucking fight, back and forth. He knocked the motherfucker out and squat on him. I said, oh man, I'm a fan. Then I talked to you on BVO's channel. You told me stuff about like Boots with his knees bent and take time to unlock. You was noticing little bitty thing. I'm like, oh, so he preparing for him. Then, when I look at Boots, when he on Gillian Wallow's show, I've been trying to fight Buzz since 2017. Get the fuck out, man. Nobody knew who you was 2017.
Now hold on.
Let me pause.
We're gonna keep it. I want you to pause right there real quick. That right there pissed me off a little bit because they saying we clout chasing when we're actually champions. He's the champion. Nigga, we saying we want to fight you, but all of a sudden we clout chasing. Bro was a fucking champion. You were nowhere near being a champion. You was calling that goddamn man name, and that's how the fuck you came up. But we was the one clout chasing. Continue, my brother.
Not to mention, I heard, now, sparring is sparring, but I heard your son was getting the best of Bud. Now, I can't confirm nor deny, but the mere fact that he was willing to get in the ring with him before he was champion, got to get a man respect. Because Boots coming nowhere near the man. He ain't even, Bud's name is like Candyman to Boots. You ain't even saying the man's name. So now we fast forward to here. Negotiations done fell out and all that other stuff. I looked at the fight with Karen, right? When Boots was fighting Karen. The first time he said, I don't watch film of my opponents, which is the stupidest thing.
Dumbest shit you ever heard, right? Dumbest fuck.
You know what I mean? They're like the rapper to say, I go in the studio, man, I just freestyle it. Man, you doing yourself a disservice. That ain't no flex.
But we the ones capping. But go ahead.
Yeah. He say we don't watch, and they say, well, who do you watch? The man said Mike Tyson. I said Mike Tyson. So you gonna get in the ring with Mike Tyson? I just face palm like this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. He goes in the ring with Karen, and Karen goes 12. And I said that's what happened when you watch Mike Tyson videos before you fight an opponent that's not Mike Tyson, right?
Right.
So then they rematch him, right? Now it's supposed to be a slaughter. The first time he ran from you, now you got 24 rounds to figure it out, right? So you got another 12 rounds to figure it out. Right. Karen don't run from him. He draw a line in the sand and start dinging Boots' ass up. So now where's your excuse? Then after the fight, this what showed me everything I need to know. Man, 47 might be making a way to 47. It might be too much for me. I might need to move up to 54. Oh man, I just said, I'm gonna just throw my hands up on this. You think about leaving the division, and you want me to believe everybody there scared of you? Karen dinged you up and made you reconsider.
And then he got there and get the fight at 54, the biggest fight he could fucking get at that time. And this nigga ducked that shit and said, nah, I want to stay. Which still doesn't make sense to me, because you mean to tell me you walking around 175, 180, so you tell me you'd rather not just lose 21 pounds and make 54. You can't just lose a little less weight this time and make your $5 million and keep your title because you just defended it, so you ain't got to defend the bitch for another year. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It's fake, bro. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. He didn't have to. He talking about he had to either. But like I said, that's what they're telling the fans. He has to do one or two. He got to vacate and move up, or he got to stay. No, the fuck he don't. He can do both. You got people do it all the time. They hold. What they thought Canelo would have did if he'd won that 175 belt against Bill. They thought he would have dropped his other belts. No, nigga. He'd have won that shit against Bill and kept his 168 belt. It's bullshit, bro. But again, it's what they're telling the people. You'll come in person, and then again, that's why I said I had to think. Like I said, I be thinking, like I'm human too, and I be having to check myself, and I'd be like people in the comments and people on even YouTube, like y'all, not being fun, I'm being real. YouTube, like y'all, I don't know y'all history or what you know about boxing and everything else. I had to check myself. Like, wait a minute. I know more than damn near all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like even a lot of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got the experience. So just because they the fucking head or host of a fucking show don't mean they know what the fuck I'm doing. They don't know what the fuck this. They don't know about this. This my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
I had to realize that. I had to realize just because the nigga was saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like one motherfucker, hold on, y'all gotta hear this shit. One motherfucker, they may hear me and know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say your name though. They won't be my people. I did an interview with Greg Hackett, and me and him with Greg Hackett was on the same live. This nigga, I told the nigga I was already coming down on my weight. I was coming down on my weight without trying. I'm at 205. The weight is 200. We was like 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out. I had 5 pounds to lose. We get off the live. I go back and I listen to what they're saying when we get off. This nigga say, yeah, I'm gonna have to lean more towards Greg Hackett because I mean, them 5 pounds, man, he got to lose, getting up there 5 pounds and being that age. Bitch, what?
3 weeks?
Bitch, what?
I got BBO name written all over it. That was BBO you talking about.
Stop playing with me, bro. And that was that. Hey. Look, to be honest with you, that was when I said what I just said. I said, you know what? I just have to keep in mind these niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about, nigga. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I just had to keep in mind who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? These are boxing fans that started shows. These are not fucking fighters. You got like a what's his name? Sean Porter and Andre Ward. They can talk that certain kind of shit. But other niggas can't talk certain shit because you don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga said, I gotta go for Greg Hackett because them 5 pounds. Stop, man. Just stop. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm actually, how tall is Greg? You look, because I know you're not the tallest guy. You look like Shaq next to you.
How tall is he? He's little, man. He's 5'6", man. He's 5'6". Nigga, he's a little nigga. That's why I said when he saw me, that's why I asked him, he was look, I was way bigger than him. He was Greg never looked me in the eyes till he never, even in the steroid. Go look for yourself. He never looked me in the eyes. He started looking me in the eyes somewhere in the fight. He would not look me in the eyes at the weigh-in. He would not look me. He was a little bitty guy. That nigga wouldn't even look at me. What saved Greg, again, what I keep telling y'all when I first got on here, what saved Greg is my inactivity. And I'm not going to call it ring rust, even though, you know, that's what you call it, what it is or whatever. But it's just the being comfortable in the ring. And that's in general. That's sparring. You got to be comfortable in that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be comfortable. You got to be comfortable. You know, that wasn't even my style that I was fighting. I'm going to come forward type fighter. I'm going to come get you type fighter. And in my brain, that's what I was going to do. I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable in that doing. You know what I'm saying?
The body couldn't do what the brain wanted to at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I admit that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. Again, I mean, you know, if I set out to do this, and this, and I died nine crosses out of 10, and that 10th one I can't do. Okay, man, I did my best. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. I got that Sensodyne you talked about, man. That toothpaste. I got my.
Nah, that shit real, bro.
Yeah, and that was real what you said, man. Teeth looking different, man.
That shit, man. Look. It got me fucked up because it be making me think I don't need the dentist no more. Get you listen, bro. If you ain't got one, you got
a toothpaste you can ever get, man.
Brother, man, Sensodyne, bro. All of y'all sent so motherfucking down, bro. That shit been holding me down. But listen, if you ain't got a what you call that shit? You got an electric toothbrush?
Yeah. I bought an electric toothbrush, like you said.
Gotta have that. Gotta have that. But look, what I'm finna start doing, because I know when I be going out of town, I be forgetting my toothbrush, and I had to get a regular one.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit be making me bleed, and I be thinking to myself, like, maybe I need to do both, because I shouldn't bleed at all. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, maybe that motherfucker ain't doing what I need to do. So I'm probably gonna start giving me a regular toothbrush and just do both. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a charcoal one and I got the electric one, so I do both.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna start doing. But as a whole though, that's Sensodyne. But that's it.
Yeah,
that's it right there.
That's the best one you can. That's the best one you tell.
Not the best tasting in the world, but it's the real deal.
Yeah,
hey, we ain't worried about how you see your pretty boy prize, but we ain't worried about how
Hey, the nigga light skinned. Hey, he ain't light skinned. He better not be light skinned. Nigga, you better not be light skinned. If a nigga light skinned,
he Tevin Campbell like. So you know that's how they get
you
down.
Think I'm light skinned? I don't think I'm light skinned. I don't feel like
you Tevin Campbell. You and Tevin Campbell the same color.
I might be a little borderline.
No, him and Tevin Campbell the same color, man. He sound like the way it
Fair enough.
Hey, well, I gotta play something for that, man. That was wild, man.
No did it. I said no did it. I say no did it. No did it.
You know, every time you come up here, man, we have a good time, man. I appreciate you, man. So you gave me some good clips tonight, man. And you know, I'm gonna call you in a couple months, man. We're gonna have you back on, man. I appreciate you.
Talk to me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man.
Hey,
I will see you soon, man.
Keep doing your thing.
Okay, dog. Salute, man. All right.
Peace.
Hey, I love interviewing my man B Singer.
Yeah,
man.
that boy funny as he funny as all, boy.
Bro, y'all should have seen him at the fight, bro. That shit was so funny.
Hey, that nigga funny as shit.
I'm gonna y'all go ahead and cuss. My man be normal cuss from the gates.
Hey, I love it. We can be ourselves. Like you see how loose I am over here?
Right out the back is motherfucking. Right out the back. Right out the back.
Hey, he like Uncle Roger. Most motherfuckers don't know.
Or like that nigga. Y'all just see that nigga Vernon Maxwell on interviews.
Hey, Vernon Maxwell.
Oh my god,
motherfucker, man.
Yo, he need his own shit, dog. Everything is motherfucker with him, boy. Everything.
Oh yeah,
man,
you know.
This
Hey,
motherfucker.
Brian, you have to call you Edelnut, man. That's what we're gonna have to call you, Prize Edelnut.
I don't know what that means.
Go get my Gatorade.
Yo, that's Randy Moss. That's Randy Moss and Edelnut.
You can't call me broke. You can call me anything, but you can't call me broke. Remember that.
That brother
like
said.
that,
That brother said that toothpaste tastes nasty.
what I'm saying?
Hey,
Can't call me
BBO, I'm gonna
broke.
be honest with you. That's the only part of the interview I wasn't feeling, man. Because back in my day, we ain't used shit, man. We just used we used to get some limbs and some pickle grass. Country boy, we don't do all of those Sensodyne ass shit. That's what's wrong
Nah,
with
that
y'all.
Sensodyne,
Y'all don't
that
eat
shit,
McDonald's no
that
more.
shit
Y'all
that
ain't got no
work though,
calluses
Solid.
in your. Y'all ain't got no
That shit
damn
just
calluses in your
nasty as
bones. Y'all
fuck though, my
soft.
nigga. That shit nasty
Man,
as fuck.
it's
That nigga
coming
said
from the
pickle
dude
grass,
that work at Spectrum Cable, man.
Who
Get
work at
out of here.
Spectrum?
Brother,
You
that's a
like I work at
dangerous job.
Spectrum?
Brother,
I'm just
that's a
messing with
dangerous
my
job,
man.
brother.
You like I work at Spectrum?
Brother, don't you job shame me. That's a dangerous
Yeah, I
job, brother.
motherfucking told
That's
my
a good
ceiling,
job,
nigga.
Jay.
You gotta work at Spectrum, nigga? Quit playing on me. I play on me.
Hey, we ain't talking about you, Cobb. We messing with
I know
Scholar,
you
man.
can't be talking about me. Can't be.
Prize,
Yeah,
you
we
see how
know.
you
We
try to
know.
job shame me, brother? That's a dangerous job.
That's
I'm
crazy.
scared of heights. First off, at least I'm facing my fears.
He still got that red hat like Jax from Mortal Kombat. It's a Browns hat, punk.
that brown hat trash.
Hold on, fool. This is a season ticket holder hat.
Man,
Hold
that
on.
shit
Yo,
trash. They stealing money from you at this
ever
point.
since Don King caught a body, y'all been walking around with y'all chest out. I think I might have to come down there and shut down y'all only factory.
He said what?
Said he caught about it. They be walking with their chest
Oh,
out.
Yeah, they been walking with their chest out. They only got one factory. I'm gonna shut that factory down and just let everybody coming out screaming.
Don King ain't catch nobody, rat. I'm sorry,
Hey,
you a
brother. So,
rat.
hey, listen. First off, BBL, we not finna do that because we heard about you. The reason Big U got picked up.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, all I can say.
You still on the run? He a fugitive, ain't he? He's still on the run.
Yeah, that
BBL
nigga
know his
run. Hey,
location.
that
He
nigga's
waiting
on
for the money to go up.
No, Big, you really on the run? Are you
Hell
joking?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, seriously.
I just read something. I think they caught him.
At 60?
No, I don't think. I just seen the interview.
No, he definitely did the race though. Hold on, let me grab my other phone.
At 60 years old? That's crazy.
BBL,
That nigga did the race though.
that dude is stupid, bro. That dude is dumb, man.
His son just went to the NFL.
And then he got a nephew that was doing the bare knuckle boxing. He's just dumb. Like, bro, he got every opportunity to get out the game.
Yo, they said that he was pressing Shaq and Draymond. I ain't click on the video though.
Bro, it's crazy.
Hey,
bro,
but
the feds said we
but
done looked at his interviews and everything, so we looking for his ass.
Man.
shout out to B Norman, man.
Oh shit, we still live?
What? A
Hold
lot
on,
of
hold on, you breaking
yeah,
up.
we live. A lot of
you breaking up, BBO. You out of
that
order.
man. Yeah, that man Boxer Scholar said, man, I like it when B Rob or B Norman come on. We can cuss.
What did he say?
He said, I like it when Brian Norman Sr. come on here because he said BBO let us say bad words.
Nah, they didn't pick him up. Yeah, that nigga definitely doing the race though.
That nigga, he on the run.
No, but
yeah, he definitely doing the race.
Because one thing I will say, I'll holler at B Normal.
They
hey,
said
man,
Wack
try not to
told
cuss.
on him.
And the suit, hold on 1 second. And then the first thing come out of him, motherfucker, I'm out. So as soon as I heard that, I said,
a real country nigga, man. Real country
Yeah.
nigga.
Hey, are you going live tonight?
Say it again.
Are you going live tonight?
Yeah. Matter of fact, we gonna cover a lot of what singers just said as far as Boots and Junior go. So we're gonna cover that tonight as well.
You had me up for 4 hours last night.
Hey, tell me that wasn't no good. Tell me that wasn't no real shit, bro.
No, I went after your live. I mean, after you cover as much as I was like, I said, you know what? I gotta go watch it because you kept stopping. I was like, man, I gotta go watch this joint. Man, I went. I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be asleep, but I couldn't because I was watching. I'm like,
now, one time I was watching Dub. It was late as shit, dog. I swear to God, I woke up the next day. I went and did some shit. I came back. I clicked on YouTube. It was them niggas still was cooking. I was like, God, bro, that shit was like 11 hours. Dub, I don't know how you did that one, brother. 11 hours.
I'm gonna watch
that
the
was
other
crazy.
the documentary that you was talking about yesterday. I'm gonna watch that one too. But I was stuck on that daggone the Lost Cities. I was stuck on that.
It's crazy work, man. It's crazy. We gotta pull these things out, man. We gotta have these type of conversations in the community.
Yo, we still live, yo. We still live, yo.
Yes, sir. We live, man.
Well, I done said some cuss words, man.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
We got a pass today, man. B. Norman done opened up the gates. We got a motherfucking pass.
I'm sitting here smoking this shit. I'm all
Oh,
online.
man.
Now, what's in this?
You out of order.
That's all I can say, man.
You out of order, man. You out of order.
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, man.
Words
Shout
for
out to my
everybody.
little brother Marky Dan. Marky Dan, if you say beat to death again, man, I'm gonna smack you in the head with a football, dude. Stop saying that, man. You see, I don't say out of order. I play the drop. So if you want to say beat to death, play the drop of me saying it. Don't say it, man. Don't say it. Play the drop of me saying it. But on
Marky
that
Dan
note,
says that more than you.
I don't know how.
Damn. That's a bunch of
bull.
bullshit.
There you go, right there.
Y'all talking about my dude from Detroit, man. May he rest in peace, man.
Hey, RIP to the great one, man.
But-
Great brother.
On
Yo,
that note, what
BBO,
time
you
coming on,
ain't you
Doug?
ain't the originator of Beat to Death. I thought you was the first one to say
No, they
that.
talking about something else. No, he talking about something else.
Y'all boys wild, man.
I know you coined the term the man was only guilty of eating a burger.
All right, here you go, man. Hey, you my brother, I love you, man, but you talking too crazy, man. On that note, what time you coming on, Doug?
Man, 11:30 as always. We'll be live tonight, and we'll be cooking on definitely this interview. I don't know if y'all seen said some things about Tank. I meant to ask him about Tank as well because I think he called Tank.
We would have been on here another hour if we talked about
Hey, shout out to Senior, man. That's my brother right there. So, but we'll definitely be live tonight, man. Y'all pull up, man. 11:30 Eastern time.
On that note, we supposed to have Nate Jones tomorrow. I'm hoping to have Nate tomorrow. We still waiting on my man, Malik Scott. But we working, man. We working. We trying to get y'all the best interviews, man. Shout out to the mighty Sports Talk Network, man. And you know what? I just want to be the first one to say, welcome home to my man Scholar. Coming home off that Diddy trial, man. I know they found you with 150 bottles of baby oil, man, in your trunk. So welcome home, man. We love you. And on that note, we gone, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching BVO. And if you're down with BVO, subscribe and join the community. Have a great night.